Regal Pale, one of America's two great beers, and the high-flying, fun-loving Regal Bird bring you now Ozark Jubilee.
From America's crossroads of country music, the Jewel Theater in Springfield, Missouri, it's part 2 of tonight's Ozark Jubilee. And now here's Mr. Country Music himself, Red Foley!
Oh, I tell you. Well, sir, for the benefit of those of you whose stations worked with us for the first half hour while we were kind of having cowboy music star night here on our Jubilee with two real wonderful friends of mine that you've seen on the movie screen many, many times, Rex Allen and Smiley Burnett, and both of them will be with us just a little later on, but if you'll let me have the floor for just a minute here, I'd like to sing the real big song, that is a country music song, and it was a big hit about the year 1949, written by a good friend of mine, George Morgan, and recorded by him, called Candy Kisses. I got it all over here. Candy kisses wrapped in paper mean more to you than any of mine. Candy kisses wrapped in paper, you'd rather have them any old time. You don't mean it when you whisper those sweet love words in my ear. Candy kisses wrapped in paper mean more to you than mine do, dear. I built a castle out of dreams, dear. I thought that you were building one too. Now my castles all have fallen, and I'm left alone and blue. Once my heart was filled with gladness, now there's sadness, only tears. Wrapped in paper mean more to you than mine do, dear. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Well, to kind of preview this next half hour for you, friends, you're going to meet this good friend of ours, Rex Allen, another boy, a big, fine-looking, tall, lanky fellow by the name of Chuck Bowers. And here is something that you folks are going to enjoy. Flash and Whistler, and a sweet young lady who's going to lead off the singing and shenanigans right now, Miss Wanda Jackson. A song called Too Much.
I'm hurt, afraid you're out flirting, oh, too much. I'm loving you. Too much, stand by. Why don't you come by?
Flattery, friends, with a reminder for you folks that you're watching ABC Television's Ozark Jubilee, and every minute of it is dedicated to the enjoyment of our show's best friends, you and your family.
Hi, folks. I'm Jim Nars, and right now I'm going to show you how you can make beautiful music with just a comb and a piece of tissue paper. Now, first, you slick down your hair a little with the comb like this, and then you take the tissue paper and you write down Regal Pale Beer. Then you just put on your hat, head out the door, and head straight for your favorite tavern or store, carrying with you the piece of tissue paper so you won't forget to ask the man for Regal. And there you are, all set to make the most beautiful music this side of the Foggy River, boy. And friends, that is only the beginning. Because the music that these sparkling suds make with every single swallow is the swingingest, singingest serenade of them all. So, beer lovers, music lovers, and fun lovers, wet your whistle with light and mellow Regal Pale, one of America's two great beers.
Well, I imagine you've noticed that I make quite a few mentions from time to time of the old days at the National Barn Dance up in Chicago. And the reason that the barn dance sort of crops up in our conversation so often is because that was the place where I met and worked with and a lot of people for the first time in this business. And of the good people in this singing business, who started there, just to name a few, is Gene Autry and our good friend Smiley Burnett and a mighty handsome blonde-haired boy who went out to Hollywood to star in many, many Western pictures. Another of our very welcome guests for this evening, folks, Rex Allen.
As I walk down in the streets of Laredo, as I walked out in Laredo one day, I spied a young cowboy all dressed in white linen, all dressed in white linen, as cold as the clay. I see by your outfit that you are a cowboy. These words he did say as I boldly stepped by. Come, sit down beside me and hear my sad story. I was shot in the breast and I'm dying today.
Beat the drum slowly, play the fife slowly, play the dead march as you carry me along. Take me to the green valley, there lay the sod o'er me, for I'm a young cowboy, I know I've done wrong.
Go, bring me a cup, yes, a cup of cold water to cool my parched lips, the poor cowboy said. And before I returned, his spirit had left him and gone to his maker
poor cowboy was dead. Beat the drum slowly, play the fife slowly, play the dead march as you carry me along. Take me to the green valley, there lay the sod o'er me, for I'm a young cowboy. I know I've done wrong.
Oh, you killed me. Rex, I mentioned the fact a while ago that we used to work together on the barn dance in Chicago. and
Sure did, Red.
I've often wondered, you had such a clear... That guy's got a range like I never heard before, boy. But you used to yodel
you,
higher than a sparrow on a barn roof, too. Do you do any yodeling anymore?
Oh, Red, I sort of quit that. I don't know why. It sort of went out of style or something, and I just quit it. Yeah. In fact, if I remember right, when you were doing your air programs in Chicago, Foley used to do a little yodeling too, didn't you?
Well, now, I didn't quit because it went out of style. I went because I just got an old huckleberry hung in here, and I can't do it no more.
Why don't you try a little dab?
Well,
just a little about where was about what gear would you?
about right there, about that notch right there.
About that
Rex, I shouldn't do this. I'll set back music 50 years trying to do this.
Well, I've had it back.
All right, here we go.
30 years now.
Yeah, I can't do it no
See
more.
why I quit?
Rex, do one of them twin barrel things right quick that you used to do, you know.
Them real,
Yeah,
them little quickies?
yeah. One of them real fast. Oh, Rex, I hate to put you on the spot like that,
Bless
but I
your heart.
remember, man, you used to kill them with that.
Red,
yodeling.
I'd just like to bring one little thought to you here real quick. Don't want to take too much time, but out around the California part of the country and wherever I traveled, the Ozark Jubilee has become the topic of all the conversation in the country music field, and I want you to know that I'm real proud you asked me to come in and hope I can come back. You know,
Well,
Los Angeles has practically become the capital of Missouri since you boys went to work
Well,
here.
thank you. That's a nice thing, man, I'll tell you. Well, Rex, it's needless to say that we're honored by you making this trip to be here with us. I'll tell
What's
you
coming
that.
up next,
Well,
Red?
I tell you, it's I believe that we're going to have a little show just a little later on.
Gonna bust the
About
station?
an hour of it. But first, let's just take 60 seconds time out. Oh, while we breathe.
You know, the other day I got this letter from a lady who wants to know why I didn't teach the Regal Bird some new songs. Well, now, all I can say is that lady's no Regal Bird watcher. Why, our cheery-beery little friend, he wouldn't change his song for all the pretzels in Potawatomi. Now, for one thing, what other music can match the melody that invites you to drink Regal, drink Regal, drink Regal? And furthermore, if there is one thing that never changes, it's Regal Pale Beer. Now, as any Regal drinker will tell you, whether you're enjoying this beautiful, blissful brew right this very minute, or tomorrow, or a month of Sundays from now, you're going to get that exact same flavor and refreshment. Just as cool and as light and bright as a harvest moon. So, why don't you heed the word of the Regal Bird and treat yourself to Regal Pale, one of America's two great beers.
Well, sir, I suppose you've noticed that Grady Martin and his fine band, the Wing and Strings, are back tonight if you missed them last week. But they're not going to unpack their grips, I'll tell you right now, because they're going out again with me on a little visiting trip this coming week. Also taking our good friend Pete Stamper and little Wanda Jackson, the Fogger River Boys, and America's #1 recording boy right at the present, Porter Wagner. They're all going on this tour of ours. Starts tomorrow in Oklahoma City. And then Monday, all this gang will be in Tulsa. And on Monday, that is. Wonderful. Wichita Falls, Texas on Tuesday. Fort Worth, Texas on Wednesday. And we wind up in Lubbock, Texas on Thursday. And I hope we get to meet a lot of you fine friends along the way. But right now, we'd like you to meet a good boy of ours named Chuck Bowers, with another one of the old-timers called the Roving Gamblers.
I'm a roving gambler. I gamble down in town. Wherever I meet with a deck of cards, I lay my money down. I lay my money down. I had not been in Washington many more weeks than 3 when I fell in love with a pretty little girl. She fell in love with me. She fell in love with me. She took me in her parlor. She cooled me with her fan. She whispered low in her mother's ear, I love that gambling man. I love that gambling man. Oh, daughter, oh, dear daughter, why do you treat me so, to leave your dear old mother and with this gambler go, and with this gambler go? You know I love you well, but the love I have for this gambling man, no human tongue can tell, no human tongue can tell. I hear the train a-coming, coming around the curve, just a whistling and a blowing, hurting every nerve, it's straining every nerve. Well, I've gambled up in Washington, gambled over in Spain. We're gonna honeymoon in Georgia, 'cause I gambled my last game. I've gambled my last game.
That's right. That's one of the all-time greats. Thank you, Chuck Bowers. Well, I just hope that the composer of this next number isn't watching tonight, because I'm afraid that seeing what these two old boys do to this tune might be just a little bit too much shock for him. But we're going to take a chance on it. Come what may, here they are, those two song butchers, Flash and Whistler, right here. Whistler.
Hey, Whistler, you reckon my girlfriend's out there?
What?
You reckon my girlfriend's out there? She said she'd be sitting in one of them her hazels and I can't see her.
What's your girlfriend's name? Maybe we could call for her or something, huh?
Bureau, B-U-R-R-O-R, Bureau.
Hold it. You mean your girlfriend is named Bureau?
That's what she said her name was. I just
Somebody's
believe
been...
everything I
Pay
hear.
attention to me. Somebody's been kidding you. Nobody is named Bureau.
Oh, yes,
Yes?
that's his name.
Do you know what a bureau is? A bureau is about that high.
Oh, no, she's about like that, yeah.
A bureau is about that high and it's about that wide.
Oh, she's not that broad. She's just about that high and just like that, yeah.
Look,
she's just been kidding you. A bureau is about that high, and it's about that wide, and it's got drawers.
That's her.
Well, we'd like to sing a song for you if we'd have a little introduction from the orchestra here. Wake the town and call the people. Sing it to the moon above. Wake the town and tell the people that the Lord is so in love. Let's begin a celebration. Let's declare a holiday. Send a wedding invitation to the neighbors right away. When you are close to me and my heart is dancing with delight, I want the world to see heaven in my arms tonight. Shout it from the high steeple, ring the bells run through. Wait down and tell the people, tell them I'm in love with you. When you are close to me and my heart is dancing with delight, I want the world to see heaven in my arms tonight.
Shout, shout, let's say shout, hold it.
Shout it from the high steeple, ring the bell the whole night through. Wake down and tell the people, tell them I'm in love with you. Yes, I'm in love.
Wait just a minute here. What's wrong? Anything wrong?
Why, we have to take these fellows in, Mr. Foley.
Well, what's the charge?
They're disturbing the peace where they're singing.
Disturbing the peace where they're singing. Can you imagine that? You boys might book them on murder, too. They murdered that. Well, actually, friends, these two officers are Tyndall and Brown from Chief Warren Norman's fine Springfield Police Department, and they're mighty helpful to us folks around here, especially keeping traffic going and also keeping the people safe here in our theater. And we would like to, I'll tell you what, boys, you got me mixed up here. Joe, come in here and help me, will you? I've got more arms waving at me here.
Red, I tell you
what's supposed to go
well,
on.
I tell you, I'd like to say something right now. I'd like to say that everybody's watching the Ozark Jubilee live right here from Springfield, Missouri, in the heart of the beautiful Ozarks region.
A little while ago, one of my neighbors took a peek in the refrigerator here, and he says, Jim, how can you say there's always room for one more Regal? Well, I said, look here, old friend and neighbor of mine, you are laboring under a misapprehension, besides which you just got it all wrong. You see, when I say that there's always room for one more Regal, now, I'm not referring to the shelf space in the icebox. I am referring to the sudsy storage space inside of you. Now, what I mean is, well, you just take a beer that goes down as bright and breezy as Regal Pale, and you just can't seem to drink your fill. That's why folks say Regal always tastes like more. So if you want to fill your weekend with fun, flavor, frolic, and more fun, now's the time to stock up on light and mellow Regal Pale, one of America's two great beers.
Slowing down the tempo of things now, friends, we invite you to spend a serious moment with Red Foley and the beautiful heart song, Blue Letters.
Ah, blue letters
blew away by a blue someone with blue heartaches, riding on a blue, blue day. Should I add a postscript, it would only be the same. Remember, we are so far apart, and this blue letter on blue paper is a message from a blue, blue heart. Should I add a postscript, it would only be the same. Remember, we are so far apart, and this blue letter on blue paper is a message from a blue, blue heart.
Mr. Foley, if I may reiterate what you said, we do want to take a serious moment, too, to wish all of those fine gentlemen who are members of the International Association of Chiefs of Police who are now meeting in their 62nd annual convention in Philadelphia. They're starting tomorrow. All the luck in the world. There's a fine group of men who head all of our police departments all over the country, and we really owe them a lot of support, and we're very happy to give our best regards to them and hope their convention is a whale of a success. Now, the next half hour, friends, more songs, more real country music fun, and, of course, Red Foley's Keepsake album and Song of Inspiration. So stay tuned with us for part 3 of the Ozark Jubilee, coming right up after station.
Regal Pale, one of America's 2 great beers, invites you to join us next week when we again bring you the Ozark Jubilee.
Network.